Previously on Looney Life. Our trip continued with more trips to beaches, a visit to the Jupiter Lighthouse, and the best key lime pie we've ever had. We're headed to Miami today. Not sure what we're going to do just yet, but we're going to see what kind of shenanigans that we can find. Maybe some beach, maybe some town. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, made it to Miami Beach. We're just walking down to South Beach. Here we go. I've been coming to Miami Beach for as long as I can remember. My grandparents had a condo down here and we came a few times a year. I always love to wander around. The Art Deco buildings on Ocean Drive, the wide, sandy expanse of the beach itself, it never gets old. The new Lifeguard stands were designed by a local architect and built between 2015 and 2019 to replace the ones that had been destroyed during Hurricane Andrew in 1992. Even the Beach Patrol building is totally Art Deco. When we had our fill of South Beach, we made our way back across the Intracoastal and over to Calle Ocho, home of Little Havana and my favorite Cuban restaurant in the world, Versailles. I've been coming here since I was a kid. Can't skip out on the most famous Cuban joint in the whole world.
We're now at the Cuban restaurant called Versailles, and yeah, looking forward to some good old-fashioned Cuban food.
It's gonna be delicious. She said menu in Spanish or English? I said one of each. So I think we need to flip-flop these.
Oh yeah.
This is mine.
You get the Spanish one?
I get the Spanish one. Unless you really want the Spanish one.
No, it's all good.
Alright. You excited?
Heck yeah! It's been like a few years since we've been here, so maybe I won't just get the classic fried eggs and rice for once, right? What do we got here? The
Mariquitas.
Mariquitas.
Con yuca.
What?
Con mojo.
Whoa. So much garlic. What do you think?
Garlicky.
Yeah?
Delicious.
Lots of dragon breath coming?
Heck yeah. This garlicky stuff is like the most addicting flavor in the world. I just want more of it. So much food. How is it?
It's good. You know, if we didn't have enough garlic with the plantain chips, definitely going to make up for it right now.
That's what happens when you get garlic shrimp.
Oh my god, look at the cloves. You can kind of see them in there. I'm pretty sure those are garlic cloves. Little slivers of them.
Now we get to drive home drinking the liquid crack.
Thick Cuban coffee.
Café cubano con azúcar. Cheers.
So dark, so sweet.
So sugary, so good. Liquid crack, so I'm telling you, liquid crack. Calle Ocho is Little Havana's main street, which is a major gathering point for the Latin community in Miami. There are vintage cars, street art, and of course cigar shops to look at. We actually drove around some of the surrounding neighborhood, which I'd never actually done before. There were some decent houses and nice wide streets with a lot of green space back there. Brickell is the city's financial center where glittering business towers and luxury condos tower over Biscayne Bay. Also featured are the Bayside Marketplace and Miami-Dade Arena, home of the Miami Heat.
Any of these would be just fine.
So what do you think of these little boats behind you, babe?
They're tiny. Tiny.
Yeah?
I would settle for any one of them.
Yeah.
Be just fine.
Settle for it, yeah.
I'd settle. Totally settle.
Let's take a walk.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're in West Palm Beach, drooling over boats. And we're gonna take a walk across the bridge and go over to Palm Beach and see all the rich people houses.
Yeah, should be a good time. Watch, it's like boats are, you know, unobtainium.
Unobtainable?
Yes, you know, like the marble stuff. Unobtainium.
Ah, got it.
I think they're made of that.
Okay, yes, indeed. We continued to drool over unobtainable boats while we walked past the marina.
It's so wild. You never notice, like, this is something you don't see back home. Like the random bridges that, you know, disassemble. You know, those TV shows where you see people jumping those, it just, yeah, I don't think that would work. What do you say?
I think it'd be pretty painful to land on the other
Yeah.
one. Oh man, even the streetlights are moving. Check that out.
Oh wow. I'm pretty sure if anybody tried to do that, they go, "Pow, pow." You're not jumping that.
It'd be a hell of a slide if you were at the top and slid down.
That is wild about the streetlights.
Yeah. Up goes up, must come down. Eventually.
Getting caught out waiting for a drawbridge to open is a rite of passage in Florida when you're trying to get to the barrier island beaches. It's cool the first time, but it gets really old if it happens too often.
So you know you're in Palm Beach when the parking lots are outnumbered with Porsches, Maseratis, and Mercedes rather than
And Aston Martins.
rather than Toyotas and any other low-class car. It's impressive though, like the number of historic buildings here. You would think with all the hurricanes and stuff, you'd have a lot more new stuff, but apparently they built it to last back then. Bulls. Question yourself. That's super cool though. I mean, all these buildings. Ah! Put it in my face.
That's what she said.
Wow.
The Flagler Museum is a National Historic Landmark that is said to be one of the greatest Gilded Age mansions in the world.
These are some ginormous guys.
So this is Royal Palm Way that we're on. Aptly named because those are all Royal Palm trees. They're really tall.
Check out blue. Oh my gosh. It is pretty today. Sun's finally out. It's not rainy for once.
It's not 50 degrees.
Yeah. Shorts and t-shirt. I'm not freezing my butt off.
Very nice. And we can't really beat this view.
Check out, is that clematis or something?
This stuff,
I bet it is.
it's pretty good.
Oh, it is. I didn't see something, but...
Palm Beach has all these little alleys that lead to little pockets of stores and restaurants a bit more off the beaten path. They're really cool.
It's almost like taking a shower.
The water probably drains right there, and it actually kind of does. There you
go. Lunch was at E.J. Bradley's, an old favorite in West Palm, where we were accompanied by all the birds. Not the biggest plate of nachos ever. In our next video, we visit the other side of Florida, the swamps. Alligators and lily pads and birds. So many birds.